Welcome everybody to the Walking Terra Christa Academy of New Earth Mastery, working within the energies of the Ascend.Earth project and Lord ASHTAR, Lord Sananda, and the whales and dolphin community to help extend the web of light from the Ascension columns that we've all been working within down into Gaia to be more grounded. And as often happens with each solstice, equinox, and full moon, there are newer energies to be grounded within the Ascension columns that you have built. And that is why these gatherings together, which with each of us and each of you, are so important. So we're going to connect to bring in those energies for what happened during the solstice of December, the diamond light structures to be more grounded within each of your Ascension columns. So thank you so much for joining us. We're going to start off by ringing the ball and doing 3 ohms, and you're encouraged to do those ohms from your location to connect your energies up with ours. Zero 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 144 unified whole online. We're going to begin by picturing ourselves going all the way up a golden staircase of light to bring in the higher frequencies down into our physical selves. As the process of ascension is actually de-ascending the higher energy into the earth plane and the physical self. And it is quite an undertaking. But it can only start with small steps and increments of energies so that we can handle it within our physical structure, but also our emotional and mental bodies as well. As if we were to instantly be able to ascend into the higher frequencies, those bodies of our physical, mental, and emotional would simply burn up as they are not able to step into those frequencies as they are upon the 3rd and 4th dimensional earth plane. So just breathing deeply, picture yourself going all the way up a golden staircase of light, one step at a time. 0, 1, 2, 3, breathing deeply. With the energies, you can tap on your thymus, which is just below your collarbone in the center of your chest, to assist. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Connecting at the 10th dimensional level with Helios and Vesta, the solar great central sun of our solar system, and then moving upward into the 11th, the great central sun of the galactic core, continuing up through the dimensional frequencies to the 20th to the 24th, which is the universal core. That is overseen by Lord Melchizedek. And then we continue upward through the 30th to the 36th of the multi-universal core, which is also overseen by Lord Melchizedek. Then continuing upward in our consciousness to the 40th, and then the 49th, arriving at the cosmic core, which is the cosmic great central sun of Divine Mother and Father God. Having moved through all the realms of physicality, we can now step into the 50th dimensional frequency, which is the angelic, all the way up to 100. Just feeling your wings unfolding at your shoulder blades as you connect with your solar angel and your angelic heritage. 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Breathing deeply, we move into the realm of the formlessness at the 101st through the 144th, feeling all those frequencies of the essences of creation from the creative source of oneness. 110, 120, 130, 140, 141, 142, 143, 144. We find ourselves standing in the entranceway of the Sacred Heart Temple at the 144th dimensional frequency, where everything comes into wholeness and oneness. There's no separation of any kind, any level of consciousness, any dimensions, and any frequencies. Feeling those energies, just allow your mental mind to take a back seat. Feeling the energies from Lord Metatron, Lord Melchizedek, and the Mahatma who stand in the entranceway, welcoming us. As they extend to us the platinum netting, as we breathe in, it will come around us. And as we breathe out, they strip it away, taking with it any lower frequencies they can remove that might be interfering. We then connect with the violet purple flame from Lady Portia of the 7th ray, ceremonial order and magic, to come within us and our soul star and our earth star, moving through all the chakras and then out to the full body system of the physical, etheric, emotional, and mental, and out into the other light bodies. We then connect with the pink flame from Master Serapis Bey, who has taken over that position from Master Paul the Venetian. They have actually switched positions within the role of being the Ray Johan of the 3rd and 4th ray. So just breathing in the pink flame to also come in from the Soul Star and the Earth Star, moving through all the dimensional frequencies. Of those energies, and then feeling the love and compassion that brings within the heart center, which is the center of all the chakras. We then can connect with the golden flame of our Christed consciousness, as we have prepared ourselves to do so, the office of the Christ and Lord Buddha, feeling those energies coming through all the chakras, filling up the Soul Star and Earth Star, so that the Soul Star and Earth Star spin simultaneously around us in a clockwise manner, fully activating our Merkaba body with the Christed light of the gold flame. We call upon spiritual mirrors to be placed on all facets of that Merkaba as it spins by the spiritual hierarchy, as well as the ring pass knot from Archangel Michael, to assist us in protecting that light, as it is essential to do so. Just breathing deeply, feeling all these energies. We thank you for being with us for the Ascend.Earth connection with Lord ASHTAR and the Christed Intergalactics, the highest frequencies that can be brought into the planet at this time. And if you are listening to this and have not done so, please go to Ascend.Earth to download your own instructions on how to create Ascension pillars of light the columns that are assisting Gaia within the 144th dimension of the unified whole. I'm Reverend Hour. Thank you all for being with us. Here's Reverend Miller.
Thank you very much. We'll get started by opening up our Antakarana bridge, allowing the I Am Presence to fully bring forth its consciousness in through the rainbow bridge of light into the soul star, breathing deeply. We call upon all those 330 rays of God to come into the Antakarana bridge, aligning the physical self with the soul essence. It comes down into the soul star, opens up all the energies through the central canal. As the soul star holds these frequencies of light, it now spins downwards through the chakra column, also called the central canal, breathing deeply through the crown, coming into the third eye, into the neck with the throat, opening up all the centers at the back of your neck, opening up the energies of the spinal column as it comes down into the thymus gland chakra, the seat of the soul, opening up into the heart center, feeling those wings, allowing this energy to go into your internal system physically as it comes down into the solar plexus, your power, your divine power, coming into the sacral, allowing the masculine and feminine divine to be united as one within your system. And then the root chakra, the grounding unto Gaia. As the soul star continues its journey all the way down through the grounding cord and through your lower limbs, through the hips, the knees, the ankles, and the soles of the feet, meeting the Earth star. As the Earth star is filled with all these divine qualities of light, the soul star returns to its original position 6 inches above your crown. As the soul star and the Earth star spin simultaneously within you, breathing deeply, feeling these particles of light, many colors upon colors, no colors, frequencies blending within your entire system. As it now spins outside of your physical into the etheric body, going into the emotional body and the mental body, opening up the doorway to your higher self body of light, the Buddhic body, bringing forth the monad body and then the I Am Presence, extending your auric field beyond you, several feet. As it spins around you and within you, come back into your heart center, feeling the divine love of your heart with the divine power of your solar plexus and your thymus, opening up those energies, feeling the entryway of your higher self consciousness to come within your present consciousness, utilizing your breath through the whole process, continuously breathing in and then breathing out. As you become one with your higher consciousness, feeling the prana energy moving through you. We're now going to call upon Lord ASHTAR, Lord Sananda, and the whales and the dolphins to bring forth their divine sharing of light with us in these moments. Greetings, my dearest comrades. I am Lord ASHTAR. Happy 2019. We have arrived into a new entryway with powerful divine energies occurring within the planet and within each of you. What transpired through last year of the Year of Mastery now brings us into the creative possibilities, allowing the manifestation of each of your higher selves to become more a reality within your consciousness if you allow it to be. We're entering a phase of great testing. This year brings to humanity and to each of you as the light workers and the star seeds and the ones that are awakened holding this energy within the physical body, a great opportunity to bring forth more of what you have ever desired to become. This does not mean that the great door is opening and you will be everything that you have desired within your soul's essence to become a reality. It means it's the first step. There are always steps to the process, but each step that you take going to the next level gives you the excitement and the joy to realize within yourself that you can allow changes to occur within you that will assist you in a new and completely different way. During this process, we all know there are great challenges because your physical consciousness, your physical body, has never received these energies previously. As a soul, you know them very well. And that is why you're all here in these moments. But as a physical person, you have to become accustomed to allowing these frequencies of light to assist you, to take time throughout your week, your days, to readjust your energies. And try not to become depressed when you cannot achieve what you desire. Because you are being tested to hold these frequencies within yourself in a new and different way. And each of you are doing it differently. It truly depends on the level of your expertise as a physical person. It depends on how well you can hold the light and fractions within you. And believe me, on the physical plane, this is not an easy task. So it can be very tormentuous to the physical self. The ego will want to stop the process. And it's very important for each of you to realize within yourself that the destiny lies within your higher consciousness. The destiny lies within that aspect of yourself, that seed of light, the particle of light that you have always been from your I Am presence, to become a reality within your physical existence, because I guarantee you that none of you have ever experienced this movement of energy in the magnitude that is occurring. The diamond light structures have been put into place, but they are not grounded. It is a process that is ongoing. These diamond light structures are directed from the Lady Masters through each of the great central suns that represent the feminine divine. We all know that this world has been trying to bring forth that feminine divine into Gaia for quite some time. This process of this year allows that divinity of light to become more of a balancing cord within each of you. And through this process of this year, it brings forth a new sense of beingness, a new sense of purpose. If you were to reflect back upon other years in the beginning of the year, as you step into January, each year is a different feeling, is a different experience. And this is the way that it should be. That it means that the planet is evolving, that humanity is evolving, and that each of you within your own soul's essence are the part of you that your higher self consciousness is just a fragment of what you can be. So please be patient with yourself. Go slow and allow these energies to assist you. And if you find that you have been challenged physically, emotionally, mentally, allow the tools that you have to assist you in going into a deeper state of healing and realizing within yourself that things are happening in a certain way because you needed to be aware of them. Be constant within yourself, striving to be truthful within your own consciousness, and to see what really needs to be addressed through this process, as the diamond light codes are truly assisting deeply. The powerful light of these codes represents the 330 rays of God, represents the portal of energy that can bring forth the 10th dimensional frequency, but is only an opportunity to allow that energy to come into your own consciousness to make the necessary changes. It does not mean that you are becoming 10th dimensional in your physical self. It means you have the capability to move into that higher realm of light in all particles of yourself, within all your cellular structures, within your physical existence, within your organs, within all aspects of your reality, your subconscious mind, your heart essence, what is occurring within your heart chakra, because all these elements that don't fit the higher frequency of light are being challenged to step into a new realm of healing. So this year is going to be very powerful, just like last year. But now there becomes a new reality. Reflect upon what you experienced last year and what you had desired to reflect upon yourself to make those necessary changes. Have you made those necessary changes? Are you becoming the butterfly of being able to hold those changes? Or are you in a cocoon still and needing that extra nurturing? There is nothing wrong with that. Don't push yourself too hard through the challenges this month, because if you do, you will find that is when you will be tested and pushed in certain directions that may not be good for you. You may not be ready for it in your physical consciousness. Allow your physical consciousness to accept what you are going through. You have to look at your physical consciousness as like a child that is relearning a whole new process, but can be very stubborn at times because it wants to do it the way that it has always done it. So as we move into the year of creative manifestation, this year represents working with the Ascended Masters. It represents working with the higher realms of light with each of us and living by the universal laws, because that is the truth of reality. So changes will come about through this process upon the planet, within the peoples. We have to be as patient and as kind and loving as we can be, even when it seems you want to be angered by something. Even the ones that are hurting others, we must bring forth that extension of light. And that is why we desire to assist each of you into a deeper part of the process. For the first step is, of course, are the Ascension columns of light. So we're going to re-energize those Ascension columns of light with the diamond light codes of all the great central suns that represent the solar, the galactic, the universal, the multi-universal, and most of all, the cosmic, as they come together in that one frequency. As we bring forth more of the feminine divine energies that represent the diamond light codes, allowing the breath of each of the great central suns to become part of the reality of human consciousness. As we call upon the divine qualities of each of the Ascension columns that have been put in place, whether it's in your sacred space or in the lands that you travel, we call upon these Ascension columns to be re-energized with these frequencies of light as we call upon them. First and foremost, we call upon the 3 M's of Lord Melchizedek, Lord Metatron, and the Mahatma to bring forth the platinum net within each of the columns, calling upon the purple-violet flame of Lady Portia, calling upon the pink flame of Serapis Bey, and the golden pyramid of light by the office of the Christ and Lord Buddha, along with the ring pass knot of Archangel Michael. We call upon these energies to work together in unison as we bring forth the energetic exchanges of the diamond light codes of all the great central suns to ignite their power and their energy within each of your columns, bringing forth the extension that represents the feminine divine to become a reality, so it merges with the masculine divine. We call upon the Lady Masters in this moment, the beautiful beings of those extension of light, some of them being Lady Portia, Lady Nada, Lady Mother Mary, Pallas Athena, the goddesses, the goddess of liberty, the goddess of truth, all the goddesses of the light, as they bring forth their power and extension of light into each of your columns in this moment. come la shamoli omnia omni omnia come on nia shimonai omnia om kanion zinanion omni shamanai om ham. We now command that each of these ascension columns be fully connected to the Galactic Federation of Light and all the ships that we have around the world, to bring forth this divine connection with each of us through your ascension columns and then all the way down into Gaia, into the core of the earth. Colors upon colors representing the diamond light codes, representing the cosmic, multi-universal, universal, galactic, solar, great central suns, to be guiding each of you and all the lands, rising to a new sense of acceleration, allowing the process of de-ascension to occur, allow all elements to heal, all kingdoms to receive these light qualities that we extend in this moment. So moon it be, let it be done. I now extend the energies unto Lord Sananda. Thank you. Blessings, my dearest ones. It is also my divine pleasure to be here with each of you in these moments, to extend our energies together into the web of light. And it is increasing. We are deeply honored that we can extend the frequencies of light unto each of you, and that each of you have the ability to become one within that essence. That you're holding this frequency without even realizing that you are. You're walking with it. Every time you step into your column or you sit in that column and you work the magic of that column, you allow that energy to become part of your extension. You are allowing yourself to send it to others without actually physically sending it. And this is true mastery, when you're able to hold the frequency of light and not be concerned from your lower ego how to send it, but just to be, to allow this energy to be one within yourself. And to realize that it is a necessary component for the healing of this earth. As we all are within this web of light in this moment, and the frequencies of all the columns are at a heightened, aware state through the frequencies that have just transpired through the divine language network encoding. It brings forth that vibrancy that all is well. That in this moment you just experience yourself in a state of bliss, no matter what you have been experiencing physically. All of that can go away in a moment's notice, and this is exactly how we heal through the physical self, through the physical consciousness, through the subconscious mind, to allow the three minds to become one, to allow the threefold flame of the love and the will and the wisdom to become the one flame of all that is. As we bring forth that web of light in this moment, feel these beautiful colors of light. I want to center upon the pink deeply, as it represents creative manifestation. Without this pink flame, we cannot create, because we cannot love without it. It brings forth compassion. It brings forth the ability to be tolerant and to love in the moment. We extend this pink flame within each of you, within your columns, around your spaces, and within your consciousness. As you breathe it into your heart, feel your heart center expand. Allow it to go to all the parts that have been hurting. Allow it to become a movement of light within your consciousness. For it to grow. The pink flame is very ideal as it brings forth a new sense of balance within the full body system. It allows all things to come into unity. It brings forth a sense of blissfulness that comes from the I Am presence. As these particles of light come down through your Antakarana bridge into your central canal and in through all your energy systems, feel it within the heart, but feel it in your full body. As your Earth Star and your Soul Star now spins with this pink flame, it allows everything to relax. It allows you to step into the world of letting it go and being one with what you are experiencing. And there is nothing else that is more powerful for the healing process of this earth than these moments of allowing yourself to become one with the creation of manifestation. Manifestation of the purest light form, not manifestation in physical form, but the purity of the love, the grace, the compassion. Give yourself a compassionate edge of what you are experiencing. And know through this process that you are growing deeply, because this is how true growth occurs. As we extend this pink flame through the web of light, it not only is centered within each of your heart centers, it is centered in the heart of Gaia. It is centered within all the dimensions, representing the earth, within and around the earth. It brings forth a sense of fluidity and growth. It brings it to the animal kingdom. It brings it forth to the plants. It brings it forth to all the elements of the earth and the sky and the sun and the moon. It brings forth the ability to feel the power of the new moon that has occurred with this eclipse. Allow yourself to just accept the changes you are going through. And let your heart be blessed. As we bless the entire earth, we bless the entire extension of all that is to become one in this moment. There is nothing else that matters. Breathe deeply and allow yourself to become the central core of light through the pink flame. It is my deep pleasure as Lord Sananda to extend this light frequency unto you. Utilize the pink flame throughout your days. It will assist you tremendously in all that we are together. I am Lord Sananda, walking with you. We'll now move on to the whale and the dolphin communities. Greetings, greetings, greetings. We come from the core of the seas with the whale and the dolphins in unison. We feel it. We feel the divine light energies that you are extending unto us in these moments. We feel the waters are changing with the diamond light codes. We feel the exchange of these energies bringing forth a new sense of transformation. And we swim with each of you. We swim and we gather and we hold this frequency. We of the whales hold it deeply so that we can extend it to all that we encounter. And we of the dolphins, as we travel, we send it to the lands, we send it to the peoples, we send it to the boats that are on the water. We send it into the deep core of the ocean, where our true spiritual essence lives in our kingdoms. There is a sense of hope, more than it has ever been before. The earth has made a shift, and you have all helped. We have helped. The Ascended Masters have helped. The Christed Intergalactics have truly guided each of us to come into this extension of light that is beyond what we could ever imagine. As we all go through this transformation together, do not be sad for what we experience. It is part of our soul's evolving light to assist each of you. But it's also part of our evolving light to be part of you in a new and different way. The extension of the Ascension columns is felt tremendously. The vibrancy of the lands and bringing forth more than we could ever hope to be, to come into a pure state of existence. It's an opening of a doorway, and we see that doorway coming forth. We of the whales, whale community hold it deeply. We hold the extension of what you are sending within our hearts, and we do not forget, even though you may. Within the dolphins, we are the travelers. We take what you give us and we extend it to other places that do not have it. We extend it completely. And we are so very happy that so many of the pods within the oceans are accepting of these light frequencies. Everyone is excited. We speak from the spiritual realm underneath the ocean near the core of Gaia. But each of the pods connect to our pure essences, just as you connect to the pure essence of your higher selves and I am presence. As we gather together today, the beginning of this magnificent year, let us work together in unison through our breaths, through our exchange of light, as what Lord Sananda has brought to us on this day. We thank the Galactic Federation of Light because they are continually assisting not only each of you but each of us. They are the true healers of this planet and beyond. There are so many galactic beings in the Christed forces that are desiring to assist Gaia and all of humanity. And we extend that blessing unto each of you in these moments. It is I, Lord ASHTAR, once again, as we come together in unity with the web of light. Let's feel this web of light in this moment of what Lord Sananda has imparted unto each of us with the pink flame, what the whales and the dolphins has imparted within us, and what we impart upon you through the Galactic Federation of Light. As we all sit within this web of light together, none of us is any different. We are a mirror image of each other. We desire to heal others. We desire to heal ourselves. We desire to feel the unity of the source of light, and that we can communicate within each other of the source of light. I want you to remember this when you are walking through your days. Remember this moment of this exchange of energies that has been brought forth. I diamonds floating in the sky, filled with glorious light energies. Feel them coming towards you. Feel your own diamond essence. Feel them in your chakras. Feel them in your earth star and your soul star. Feel the purity of the blessing of the feminine divine, of the Divine Mother, through the Lady Masters, blessing each soul as we go through a transition to accept the divinity of love, the divinity of light, the divinity of the Christ consciousness, to become one within us. As we sit within this web of light together, there is no ending, there is no beginning. There is just this circle evolving, spinning as one. It is my pleasure as Lord ASHTAR, with the Federation, the Galactic Federation of Light, with Lord Sananda and the Whales of Dolphins, to extend these energies unto each of you. Call upon us, especially with the weather patterns. There are storms occurring everywhere around the world. Let us try and make it as calm and serene as we can. Be at peace with these energies. Know that you are protected and guided and loved in so many ways. We look forward to our future endeavors together. So mote it be, let it be done, my dearest ones, in the light of the Christ that we are.
Just breathing deeply. We're going to bring all those energies down within our consciousness to ground them more fully through our root and earth star into Gaia by coming back down the staircase of light through the dimensional frequencies. Just breathing deeply. 143, 142, 141, 140, 130, 120, 110, 100. Moving through the angelic realms, 90, 80, 70, 60, 50. Connecting at the cosmic level of the 49th, moving down through the multi-universal of the 36th, the universal of the 24th, the galactic of the 11th, the solar of the 10th, and into planetary structure 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Just breathing deeply, connecting the energies through the core that connects you to the heart of Gaia, so she can experience your conscious energies of this experience. So she begins to learn what it's like for humanity to feel the higher energies, and that assists her in sending that vibration out to the rest of humanity. As you are the pioneers, opening up these energies for others to follow. And then bring that up. Set that fifth dimensional divine intent. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we'll close off the energies with doing 3 ohms together.
Oh.
Zero 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 144 000 unified whole offline. Thank you everyone so much for assisting to bring these energies into the planet.
Many blessings. Thank you for joining us.